So I got an 8-month-old baby boy. We was riding in the car. My daughter was in the back seat with him, and he kept dropping his toy. You know how babies do. They drop their toy, you pick it back up, they drop it, pick it back up, they drop it. Now, I got frustrated with that before. Not with this baby, but with my previous children. I've got irritated when I was a little younger. Nowadays, I'm just a father. I just pick it back up, give it to him, pick it back up, give it to him. It is what it is. If I don't want him to have it, I just won't give it to him. So my daughter, that's how I was trying to tell my daughter, because she was like, what she say? Ah, Titus. His name is Titus. Her name Marielle. She was like, Titus, stop dropping it. I said, Marielle, stop giving it to him. He'll stop dropping it. If you don't give it to him, he can't drop it. Then I thought about it. Why do babies do this? I never thought to look up why they did this. Try to understand why they did it. I see a lot of parents sometimes. I've grew up around people who like got frustrated with that and used to like yell at their child. You know, stop dropping the dang toy, or I'm not giving this to you. You know, whatever the case, right? Get real frustrated and annoyed by it, which is normal. You know, it is what it is. But if we understood things, why things happened, you have more of a patience for it. And not only that, you will encourage it. You'll continue to give it to them, pick it up, give it back to them, because you understand that they're learning. So I looked up, why do babies drop their toys? And what I got was, um, uh-oh. It says babies drop items intentionally, primarily to learn about cause and effect. If I drop this, it falls. Understanding gravity and test object permanence. Realizing items exist even when out of sight. This behavior is crucial development milestones for fine motor skills in a fun, repetitive game that engages caregivers. Um, so this is a way that they learn gravity. This is the way that they learn that things exist even when they can't see them, because obviously when he drops a toy, he's anticipating that you'll give it back to him. He's anticipating it because he knows it's still there. You know, my son is 8 months. A baby's mind is picking up on everything. They're intelligent creatures. Humans are created by God. They're intelligent creatures, and they learn different ways, right? They learn um, by like this thing says, cause and effect, dropping things, picking it back up. Um, they learn by touching things, tasting it. That's why they always put their mouth on something, feel the textures, feel the how hard something is or how soft something is. Their minds are always picking up on things. So this is why it's important. This is just a quick little study. Another thing says scientists investigation. Babies are mini scientists, testing the world, learning what happens to different objects, how they land, and the noise that they make when they land. Motor skills development. They are mastering the skills of voluntary release, learning how to let go of items deliberately, which improves hand-eye coordination. When you research these things, knowledge is the key. It'll stop you from getting frustrated, and it'll stop you from taking a toy away from the child and keeping him from developing, or keeping her from developing these skills, these mental skills. Um, so this is important. This is important in the child's development, the baby's development. And as you become a human being, as you become, not a human being, but as you become an adult and get older in age, become an adult, become an adolescent, whatever the case, it's good that you have good hand-eye coordination. It's good that you have um, skills. You understand objects. You understand how objects work, what they sound like. We need this just in life in general. Another thing, it says learning cause and effect. They learn that dropping food from a high chair or a toy from a crib has an immediate, predictable response or result. The object falls and makes a sound. Right? Things that we don't even think about on a day-to-day basis, but we know it. Right? They don't know yet. They're figuring this stuff out as they live. So stop getting frustrated with your children over the stuff that they do. They are babies, and they're learning how to do these things, what things sound like. Everything's new to them. This is why they're all over the place, touching this and touching that, tasting this and tasting that. They're learning everything. They're picking up on things that you don't even understand that they pick up on. Another thing says social interaction and communication. It is a game designed to get your attention. When a parent picks it up, it becomes a fun social interaction. It's true. Now, parents, we get a little frustrated with it sometimes, but the baby is a baby. He's interacting with his dad, he's interacting with his mom, with his brother, sister, whatever the case, and he's having fun with it. So just don't get so irritated and frustrated with the child. When you have understanding and you have knowledge about why these things happen, now you should approach it differently. Your perspective should be different, and you should engage in this type of behavior. You should encourage this type of behavior, and you should buy your child, different toys. Let them feel different objects, soft toys, hard toys, you know, different smells of toys. Plastic smells different than metal, whatever the case. I don't know, but um, knowing this stuff makes it a little more, makes it more, important to allow a child to play and allow a child to be a child and to learn and to grow, and don't take this away from start opening doors to different mental um, ailments. You know what I'm saying? So just allow your child to be a child and grow mentally, grow spiritually, and emotionally, and just love your child through all that they do, even when they're crying and crying and crying. There's a reason why they're crying. Um, be a parent, be patient, be loving to that baby, and address the baby and all the concerns. Check the diaper, have you fed, whatever the case. Just don't try not to get frustrated with a child. It's easy to at times, um, and just be loving. Be a loving parent. Be somebody who you would want people to be patient with you, right? You will want people to understand you. You will want people to cater to you, and to, if you have an issue, to fix that issue, to do the best that they can. People that actually love you. So do the same thing for a baby. You know what I'm saying? It's a baby.